Hello. It's been a little while. I got a little busy in the last couple of weeks, so unfortunately there was no stream last week. But hey, we're here now. We're gonna keep going with some Draunt missions. Hello, Nexus and Biddle. Good to see you. Welcome to everyone else as well. I guess Thief Remastered got announced, huh? That's a thing I should probably talk about somewhat. I don't really have anything particularly interesting to add to the conversation other than I am glad it is a thing that exists, and I hope they don't import the voodooisms from T-Fix. And also, some of the textures previewed look a little wacky with the upscaling, but I mean, it's everything that's been shown so far is like alpha or like pre-alpha or something, so I'm sure that has time to change. But yeah, I'll probably cover that on this channel whenever it comes out, or maybe shortly after, depending on how many dollars I have to spend on it. But anyway, that's not what we're here for today. We are here for the next opus by Draunt, Captured by Beasts, from, what is this? May 22nd, 2008. Once again, marked as 2005 in the README for some reason. And all we have for a description is, looks like the Trickster's minions who are still... Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be a Garrett voice thing. Looks like the Trickster's minions who are still alive wanted me to pay for their master's death. When I was buying equipment, I sensed someone hit my head with enormous strength. My mind became clear on the third floor of a strange building. I don't know what this building is or why they didn't kill me, but one thing is certain. I must get out of here. And that's all we got. I'm hoping there's not going to be too many readables I'm going to have to do today, because I am extremely allergic to something in the air, and I am stuffy as hell. Hopefully have this show up on stream. It's always a battle. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see if I remember how to play this. Your general objective is to get out of here. This building used to be the thieves' shelter. The sapphire vase you stole in the guild was returned here right before the beast's attack. It must still be here. Find the vase again. You don't have much cash for now, so try to seek something valuable here. Steal 2,500 worth. If there is any alive human, slaying him, or her, will be absolutely stupid. I love the wording. Anyway. No love for our non-binary friends. I assume I will not be killing them either. Anyway, no, we don't need that many rope arrows. Or do we? Or do we? 2 is probably fine. I'm kind of second-guessing myself on this. I think I'm going to need that. I don't want to take that many water arrows, because Draunt stuff tends to have, like, 0 ambient lighting, so it's, like, not really the greatest idea to use them. I guess I'll just do that. No, we're going to trade out some... How much would that be? That and... No. Oh, that's too many. I don't know. This feels like not the greatest loadout. I feel like I'm not going to use these moss arrows either, but anyway. Okay, what's going on down there? I'm hearing haunts already. Do I have any... Wait, no, yes I have equipment because I saw the store. Why do I have a store also? I mean, I guess I'm not going to complain. Bop this man. Do I have... I do have lockpicks. Good. I probably would have known that if I had paid attention to what my loadout was in the store. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. And... yeah, this is kind of what I expected. You know what I could do, though? I could just bypass all of this and escape, assuming escape is, in fact, downwards. Or I could escape from this mortal life of mine. if I screw up the drop. Let's try that again. In fact, I'm going to save again in case I fuck it up a second time. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, there's two of you. There's... Okay, what is... I'm definitely not supposed to be down here. Did I... Is this... Did I literally just escape? Is this... Is that... Hang on. Did it tick off? Is this the get out of here objective place, except it didn't tick off? Will you fight those guys? Well, they'll fight you. Okay. And yeah, this is looking like a zero-ish ambient light situation. Okay, I should probably do this properly. I'll leave that as insurance. I'll be good for now. Do I have... Oh shit, I don't have any broadheads? Hang on. Were there broadheads in the store that I did not buy? Yeah, there sure were. There sure were. Okay, I think we need to redo this, actually. I'll still stick with the 2 rope arrows. I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll have some of those. I'll have like 2 of those, and... Yeah. I don't know, that's probably enough. Alright, let's try this again. This time with the ability to actually kill frog beasts. I mean, I could blackjack them, or I could run up to them and tank the damage, but neither of those options are particularly appealing. I'm just so used to having a whole bunch of broadhead arrows in the starting inventory that I am never going to use ever. Oh. Okay, this is a little bright, huh? This is a little bright, huh? Okay, he's already seen me. That's fine. That's a spider. Alright, off we go. I didn't even need to... Okay. Well, I guess I didn't need to buy as many water arrows as I thought. There's also, like, basically nothing to extinguish so far. I don't think I really have to fight most of these guys anyway, unless they block me because of how absolutely gargantuan the spaces are. I probably didn't really need the moss arrows that much either, to be honest. Is this just gonna lead back to... Is this... Did I see this door from the other side? The ambience is different, so that's kind of encouraging, I guess. Hello? Well, that's unexpected. And this is pure black cobblestone. Did I do it? Did I escape? Oh, this guy's got a speed potion too. Amazing. So is this going to be the Thieves Guild bit of it then? That was referred to? Or was all that supposed to have been the Thieves Guild? Really could be either. This is... Oh, that's... Yep, that's... Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. As long as I position myself such that they don't see me. A key for... Not that chest. A second key for also not that chest. What about... No, actually, I haven't encountered any locked doors that I haven't been able to go to. I don't know if that's meant to be a sink or a toilet. I'm gonna hope it's a sink. Hello, Broken Arts. Welcome. Welcome back to absolute Drontian cinema. Alright. Just gonna ignore everyone. Hang on, who's that? I heard that guy. Where did he come from? Or where is he, rather? He's somewhere in this vicinity, probably up or down. Hello, Marmbo. I don't know if I said that earlier. I saw I saw you pop up, and I was like, I was gonna say something, and then I got distracted by the guard wherever he is. But hello, if I didn't say hello already. Or even if I did. Now you've been helloed twice, maybe 3 times even. Take that opportunity to get rid of the bug beast. It's a Taffer party tonight, absolutely. Look at that texture scaling. Amazing. I used to really not like Durant missions back in the day. Like when I first played them, I thought that they were all like really bad. But I've kind of grown to appreciate the like fuck it, 900 units long hallway all the time approach. It's kind of funny, especially the fact that as I mentioned on, I don't know if it was last stream or maybe it was like. Maybe it was the plot campaign. There was like an interview that was done with him where he's like, yeah, I don't care if people don't like it. It's just what I like making. Oh, I didn't even realize that guy was chasing me. I have no earthly idea where I am in relation to anything at this point. But that's okay. That's pretty par for the course. As far as these missions go. Do you have anything important on this untextured gray slab? No? I guess not. Also, hang on a second. Did I see like a... Is that just the texture, or... Okay, no. I thought I saw like... Oh, shit. I thought I saw like a secret door or something. Like something being obscured there. We don't even have sun orientation down here, yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's nighttime, so... Solar navigation would not be... Oh, hey! Would not be overly helpful at this stage. Is this guy still... Oh, he is still chasing me. Well, he doesn't have the key, so... Too bad. Okay. Good. Alright. Why don't you two guys just meet each other? I'm not allowed to kill you, but that doesn't mean someone else can't. Alright, you kids have fun in there. Oh, damn it. Also, he has a key? That's unfortunate. Are you guys all allied? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Why aren't you guys fighting? You traitor to the human race. Is that an archer? No, it's not. Yeah, they really don't want to fight, huh? That's unfortunate. What does this say? It's not difficult to hide from these things. We need only the locked doors, and I know that thieves in the 3rd floor placed a key from their hood in the room that is heavily guarded. I don't know why things understood that beyond this door is something useful, but now it's difficult to get to it. But I'm not going to get out of there. I have a bed and food. I can wait for a week, but the others think that they can't survive. But so they think. Hamlet, one of the strongest. Well, you guys seem to have made friends pretty easily, so... I don't know... Hey. Come on now. Alright, let's see if I can get some delicious Thief 2 healing. Please. No. Okay, it doesn't matter. And yes, sir, I do think I'm clever. And I think that you're foolish for not being able to... Oh, I did loot that already. For not being able to just climb up on a table. That jerk attacked us in our weak spot for massive damage. Yeah. My poor weak man flesh. Hey, is that... Oh no, that's just a shadow. I was thinking there was... Again, I'm seeing secret doors where none exist. Okay, well, there we go. You... Okay. I mean, I should have known it was going to happen, but... That's an archer, and therefore actually a threat. Alright. Don't mind me while I eat your entire supply of food.
Think you're so clever.
Yeah, more or less. Also, I think he locked the ape beasts in there, which is pretty incredible. Okay, please don't be locked. That's not a chest. That is a chest. I'll have that and more of those keys. Yep, have that too. Take one of those. One of those. Alright, well, goodbye forever, I guess. That seems to be the, about the limits of that place. I have no idea what they could possibly be referring to when they're talking about the heavily guarded room. All of the rooms are heavily guarded. It really does not narrow it down. I'm gonna get killed by speed. Okay, never mind. We're all good? We're all good. Also, there's a door here that I didn't know about. Also... Oh, wait, no, I did know. What? Oh. Wait, this was how I got here? Is it? Oh. I shouldn't have saved there. Did I just not go... Oh. Yeah, I didn't go this way. That's what it is. Alright, let's see if I... Oh. Alright, please... Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fine. I was gonna say please don't see me, but stealth is not the most possible in this place. Oh, there's a fire elemental. That's not great news for me. Okay, well that's... I think that over there is gonna be the heavily guarded room. Meaning, I guess that's where they're keeping the sapphire... phase. Okay, you see me too. Nice. 2-minute warning on the ads, by the way. I'm not liking the looks of this at all. Nice, untextured block there. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that. Or maybe I'm forced to. Nope, we're good. There we go. The cube. A powerful cube. Okay. Maybe I should have stayed with the safety of the cube, but I don't like the looks of that extremely long swim there. And I have... Do I even have a breath potion? No, I sure don't. Hey, Shane. Good thing I can bunny hop. Yeah, no kidding. If this was a Thief 2 mission, I would be not a happy lad. I excuse many of the level design sins, or somewhat excuse many of the level design sins simply because I can bunny hop through everything. Is this... I feel like the readable said something about a key, actually, that I don't have. But anyway, let's see if... Yeah, no. What was it? The thieves on the 3rd floor placed a key from their hood in the room that is heavily guarded. Okay, wait, no, so the key is in this room. And we're sure... Is the door even locked? Yes, it is. As of just now, I have determined this. Okay, well that's a no-go zone. That is a no-go zone. Let's just run past everyone again. I think there's more Trickster's minions here than there are like, NPCs in the entirety of Thief Gold, the original. Oh my god, look at the state of this. Absolute cinema. What the hell? That's not even real? This is quite the room. That was Frobable also, that bridge, so... What I'm thinking happened here... Yeah, no. Okay. So what I'm thinking happened here is, this bridge does have a hitbox somewhere, but it's only the, like, default whatever the model comes with, and he's stretched the hitbox, or he's stretched the actual model for it, but not the collision box. So, that was a thing that I learned early on in my drawmetting, that if you enlarge the model, you have to also separately enlarge the collision for it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there. Yeah. Okay. Trapped forever. Yeah. I might be. What could possibly be down here? He asked, expecting the answer, I just drown without discovering anything. This is becoming an increasingly likely outcome unless we have anything even remotely resembling an air pocket. There's an air pocket. Am I gonna die? Yep. Wonder if it's possible to augment player swim speed. Maybe. I'm sure it would be, because there's, 'cause speed potions already exist, so I think it would only be a matter of, like, changing it somehow to be, like, affected in a different material, or, like, a different space, like, in brushes that are filled with water instead of filled with air. Alright, let's see if we got anything useful in here. We got a rock, we got a healing fruit, we got a dead thief. Does this dead thief have a key? Does this thief have a key? I don't think he does. Okay. I feel like the texturing choices here are a little random. Oh, of course this would be locked. Do we have any key enjoyers? Yes, we do. Beautiful. Oh, okay, just the trickster. The actual trickster is just in here. I can't imagine that somebody killed our master. I slay all the people I see, and I want to kill all of them. And if I could do it, my master trickster will praise me and let me rule all the minions. Apes, bug beasts, spiders, frogs, and craymen. The closest trickster's minion. Okay, so he's not actually the trickster, he's the closest trickster's minion. Important distinction to make. I would like to leave now, because I am going to die. Trickster or not, yep, there's the webs, there's the webs, there's the webs, there's the webs, there's the webs. He's gonna throw a fireball. Yeah. Okay, don't go that way, I guess, is what I'm getting out of that. That kind of looked like there was a place that might be accessible above, though, is the thing. I'm kind of curious about mantling up onto that bridge. I don't think that there's... Probably there's a different way to get there. Probably you're supposed to be coming from there and not going to there. But... don't know how that didn't hit me, but I'm gonna take it, I guess. Okay. Here's what I do. I save. I run in here. Alright, Mr. Trickster. Actually, hang on, is he blackjackable? That would be really funny if he was. No. No, he is not. Alright, it's time to get webbed, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is time to get webbed. Yeah, no, okay. Hang on. I can do this. I have an idea. I have a cunning plan. And that is to do this. And then hope I don't get webbed. Fuck off, dude. This brother. I don't think I can even... Yeah. Okay, that did not go quite as well as I expected. What if... Okay, what if I stealth him in the stealth game? Is it even possible to stealth him in the stealth game? No, he just knows I'm here. He just knows I'm here. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's try that again. Hello, Cybernethy. Welcome. It is time to try this yet another time. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Can I... What if I just... Okay, what if I... Okay, I don't even need the rope. I don't need the rope. Ropes are for chumps. Let's go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect! That's a bowman. Okay, the game stuttered for a second and I got really scared that it was going to crash. This man has a ring on him, as expected. This man does not have a ring on him, as not expected. Are we calling... Is this the heavily guarded room? I mean, technically, this counts as heavily guarded, I think, since the actual... What the hell is going on with that lockpicking? That's a key. That's a different key. Like, the actual trickster is guarding this room, so I would call that pretty heavily guarded. What is this? We are too good. We know too much about all this in the trickster. We hid ourselves very greatly. Even the trickster's minion can't reach us. And we got the key that can let us get to the thieves and unite. I think we can even get out of this crazy place and escape the city. But now we have to rest and to think how we can get out. Then we'll depart. Good plan. Anyway, I will also, I will do that myself, except I will... Where the hell did he go? Except I will not unite with the thieves. I will probably bop them all on the head, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Okay, why does this sound so... I don't like the sounds of that at all. No good can come from going wherever that is. And yet, that's where I will be going. Probably next, actually. It's so loud, holy shit. Having all of these, like, various undead noises over top of this, like, trickster buzzing is starting to drive me insane. Fought 4 of the rat beasts in this fan mission with the sword all at once. Nice. They're not too tough, but they hit like a truck, that's for sure. Really? Well, 1 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess. Now, what? Oh, this guy is... Alright. How about you go to sleep? No damage, tons of blocking. I feel like I should use block more, to be honest. I basically never... Oh my god. Is that going to be a thing that I have to pick? I'm not going to be very happy if I have to pick these. Use middle mouse's block? Yeah, that's what I have it bound to, I just never use it. I am purely a circle strafe player. Okay, hang on. I don't think... I can't even... Actually, it's loud as shit in here. I don't know if I... You know what? Let's take advantage of this. Let's... Never mind. What? Okay. Why are... Hang on. Are they... Are these guys... No, okay, these guys are not friends. Some of them are friends, some of them are not friends. Hey boys, can you just come and, Oh no, you're stuck because of the door. Okay, do we have any other... people? And by people, I mean beasts. Hey gang, do you want to come and fight some various undead creatures for me? Second I reach that room on my next run, I'm throwing a massive college party. Oh, hey, free fire. Whoa, okay, not great. This, okay, the plan is backfiring somewhat. I should not be alive there. I forgot about the contact damage that the fire spirits do. Okay, this is much more manageable from a lockpicking standpoint. I probably should have... Hello? Where's my keys? Where's my keys? There we go. Yeah, it's a lockpicking situation. I couldn't even tell if it was going anywhere because I couldn't see it, and there's so much noise happening all at once that I couldn't hear it either. If there's one thing I appreciate Draunt for, it is having copious amounts of loot and then not making the loot goal the worst thing on the planet. There's a lot of other authors that could learn from that. What is even going on over there? Whatever. Let's try the other side. Zombie and the Burrick where they're standing are useful as a trap for the trickster's minions. Yeah, it seems like they've trapped themselves pretty good over there. That's not the right key. That's the right key. Howdy, gang. What are you all doing here? And also, do you have loot? Most important... Not what I wanted to do. Receive thy pounding. Well, not yet, I hope. Ideally, in most situations... What is going on with these textures, by the way? None of this is cohesive. Ideally, I would like to be the pounder and not the poundee. Hello, gang? I don't really know what all of you are doing here either, but... It's a great combat strategy testing level. Yeah, it is pretty densely populated as far as enemies go. Here we have the same thing again. Why are they all just facing away? I mean, not that I don't prefer this to having them all facing me and instantly detect me. Also, why are there 9 million of the same key, including in rooms that you can only get to using self-same key? No. Hey, look, it's the same format again, this time with Raoul. New funky Raoul mode. I wouldn't go there, Raoul. It's for your own good. Aha! A breath potion. There we go. Novice design? True. But he was having a good time with it, at least. It's not the greatest thing to play, but it is kind of funny in its own way. And by not the greatest, I mean actually pretty bad. But it's not bad in a way that's like... It's more like bad in a amusing and funny way, and not bad in a way that makes me want to tear my hair out. Mostly. This level design amuses me. Hello, Charles Lost. Yeah, it amuses me as well. This is, I think we only have one more Draunt mission after this, but this is kind of his hallmark. Pure mechanical paradise. I don't know if I would call it paradise, but it's certainly pure something. Pure boxes, mostly. Hey, did that Burrick actually get out? I feel like he's standing a little bit farther than he was before. Good for him. He's branching out. Okay, I'm glad I saved. That was an absolute waste of a water arrow. Going to be a save scumming bastard. Anyway, what do we got in here? Due to the complete absence of aesthetic nuance. And that's gonna start a fire. They mostly design at night. Mostly. This one. Gentlemen? Can I... Thank you. Now I can. There we go. Okay.
The priest and I were locked there, and we can't get out. We ate and drank all we had. Maybe now Builder bless us and give us the... I'll rear that way? If this will happen, I'll pray all day long during a week. If we can get out or even survive, I'll do it. But, as I heard, things went worse, and no one knows what will wait for us if we get out. But no matter what it would be, we are to exit this room.
More like an AI buffoonery paradise? I don't know about that. I don't think AI could come up with anything madcap in this exact way. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you can just... Wait, hang on. Hang on a second. Can I... Beautiful. Beautiful. That doorway is... That door's gone forever. Can manipulate the entire level using mutual hostility between creature families. Well, some of them aren't as hostile to one another as you would think, I have found. Also, can I use the same key? No. And also, there goes that spider for some reason. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but... I assume probably it took enough damage in the last fight that it's just automatically fleeing when it gets aggroed. I'm also really surprised that nobody is seeing me. I also really wish I could hear this lock, and really just anything other than this incessant trickster buzzing. Hello? Can I get through this door, please? Hello, can I get through this door, please? There we go. World's thinnest doorway? What does this say?
This is very terrible. When these things first attacked us, we were divided into many parts and hid ourselves in rooms like ours. The locked doors protect us well, but it can't last forever. We can't gather because it is too many of the things and too few of us. Somebody says that there also is thieves' shelter, and they may slay many creatures. I hope this is true, but these thieves don't let them know about their selves. Our master won't help us, I know it. What should we do?
Friendly fire is a massive hazard as well to the monsters. Very terrible indeed, sir. Alright, why is my chat window being goofy? There we go. Now I can read things. I felt like the bottom was getting cut off for some reason. Oh! I remember what I was going to do. And now I'm being distracted by this. But I remember what I was going to do. And what I was going to do is in totally a different direction to this. But that doesn't matter. Let's get sidetracked anyway. I really want to know what happened to the trickster. He just sort of disappeared. I think he's just gone forever now. Either that or I'm going to encounter him in a long hallway where I can't dodge any of his projectiles. Hey! Finally! I don't have to listen to that awful buzzing again anymore. Escape, I turned a rock into a massive AI hazard. How'd you do that? Like, do you mean by throwing it or by blocking them? I think I need to go. I think I need to go. I think no good can come from me being over here. Can I jump faster than the projectile? Is the question. Yes, I can. Faster than the projectile and just fast enough to not die. The ideal outcome. God, this really would be unbearable in Thief 2. You've been playing Thief the Dark Project since 1999. Wow. That is nearly as long as I have been alive. I think it was this way. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. 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 This way. I'm feeling this way. The rock itself is an AI hazard. Okay. Sorry, I didn't read that first one until just now. This key for here, please? No? This key not for here? What do you mean this key not for here? Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There's always another key. It's probably like another 8 billion hallways I haven't been to yet. World's largest bricks. Rock is a large hitbox, which means it can block projectiles, create corridor bottlenecks, manipulate terrain, allowing you to shepherd enemies into mines. Oh, okay. I didn't know that it affected pathing all that much. Okay, I think there's at least an alternate path, maybe two from here that I didn't go to. This is definitely not familiar. No. Oh, pickable? Okay. Bug beast shots do splash damage, and anything not immune to it takes damage. Oh, okay. So, massive friendly fire potential. I assume only the bug beasts themselves are immune, but perhaps I assume wrongly. Is this the Thieves Guild, or...
Hey, I got
Hello, hello, hi. Okay.
I'll find you eventually.
If I could just, okay. How about you step over here? In that case. Are you carrying... Brother, the backswing. Whatever. I have a lot of healing, so it's fine, I guess. I guess I'll keep that. Hey, we do have some healing from food. On occasion. Just a little food healing, as a treat. Oh, there's food right here. Whatever. I already drank the healing potion. Okay, that's gotta be the key.
I can't imagine how we can survive this. The beasts are coming, and though we try to defend ourselves, I think that it wouldn't last long. Our last chance is to join the rest of the thieves, who hid somewhere around here. This key may help us. It opens a sum door, which is situated on the first floor. But how we can descend to it? We can't hope to wait for aid, and now we can't do anything. I can't understand why these foul creatures are coming. Albert, who is still alive.
Given there are frogs in that level, they explode if bug shots catch it. Anything in the range of the froggy exploding also takes damage. That I knew. I've used frog beasts on occasion for a little collateral. It took me many playthroughs of Thief 2 to realize that you can still kill people with frog beast eggs on Expert, because it doesn't count as you doing it, it counts as the frog beast doing it. Which is pretty funny. The game's morality system is a little bit borked. No, I don't think I do die now. What is this way? I think I've been this way. I think I've definitely been this way. What did I find this way? I found nothing this way. I know what this way is. This way is nothing. This way lies madness. Okay. Now, okay, they said first floor. What are we qualifying as first floor? And is it that door? I mean, I can always do the body surf down, but... Escape, especially the manor portion, has really tight corridors, overgrown and filled with essentially hitbox from the bushes. Rocks at head level on top of the bushes can be used to interrupt a bug beast's attempt to fire in a hallway. That's good to know. Or catch enemies closer to it, given there's more catch space for friendly fire. Also good to know. These guys are going to block this door. Okay. Do we have any unlocking enjoyers here? Yes, we do. Thank God. Now, what does this get me? It gets me a couple of arrows and a key to the door that you can only get through with already having the key. Best place to slip mines is between AI flee points, since you know someone's going to trip on it while going through a door frame. I don't make much use of mines. I probably should make more use of them sometimes, but... Wait, no, this just goes to... Does this go to the big pool? This goes to the big pool. We don't want to go to the big pool. We want to go somewhere other than the big pool. It's Holy Hammer. Hello, Ungus. It is not Holy Hammer, actually. This is Captured by Beasts, but I could see why you would think that. Holy Hammer definitely does have a few sections like... Oh, yeah, right. That's the pit that kills you. All the early drawn missions look the same. Only two of them look different, yeah. Well, I mean, there's like... This is like the gigantified version of Escape, but not as good. There's like... What else is there? Holy Hammer is like, has like a city section, kind of, and like it looks kinda sorta distinct. And then there's... What else? Did I do... Hang on, let me... Oh god, that's gonna be... Why is that in the menu? Why is that in the menu? I don't want to... I need to get out of here before I check Angel Loader. But there's... There we go. Thank god. Okay, we've got Admiral's Compass, which is also City Mission, but everything is Tudor texture. And then... What's in Plot? Plot is... Yeah, the Jeweled Sword has... Like... City section, and then giant indistinguishable manor section. To the Meeting, I think, is the one that's like the sword, but gigantified and worse. And then Kill for Life is... Kill for Life looks kind of distinct, I think, because it has like that giant optional city section, and then it's got like somewhat distinctive buildings-ish. But yeah. The blockiness does tend to blend together. You like Bloodstone Prison? I also like Bloodstone Prison, if I'm remembering correctly. It's like a really early one, I think. Isn't it? That is definitely not a Draunt mission, though. I don't remember who made that one, but... Okay, so we're on the 3rd floor now. I'm going to save there. I'm going to actually go this way? Because I don't think I went this way before. Yeah, no, I did not go this way. Do I have a key that opens this? That would be pretty cool if I did. Holy shit, I do. Did I find the Thieves Guild?
You know I see you, don't you?
Okay. Alright, gang. Gather round. Everybody gather round, please.
I got you now, Tapper. You're gonna learn what pain is all about.
Alright, boys. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I can dodge it just fine, actually. Never mind, I can't dodge it. Anyway. It's alright. Bop for you, bop for you, bop for you. All God's children get head trauma. Okay. You have what? The key that opens the door that you're in, as if I didn't know. Also the key that opens the door that you're in. Classic. I really should use some of these speed potions. What is this even supposed to be, by the way? Do I want to go down here? Maybe? This is different. Hello? There's like an impassable lip here. Okay, well this is different. Return to the cathedral. I managed to create an improvised ballista capable of dealing 18 to 40 damage. Like with by launching the 2 crates, a hammer, and a door. Oh boy. The physics in this game can be a little wacky. Is this going to be opened by this? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Behold! Tall Buildings Lamau. Dront predicted the FM design trends of the 2010s. To go to zombie on a lower floor with it. Well, there's my loot goal. I don't really know... Okay, we gotta take this guy out first. Crates spin like gears, it's amazing. Do I waste a flash bomb on this guy? I mean, how many gases do I have? 7 gas arrows. I actually have more gas arrows than I have flash bombs, so I think we're gonna do that. I think the carnage potential is a little bit higher on the flash bombs. Not that I'm probably going to use all of either one of those things, but, you know. It's good to have a little insurance. Hey, it's the Sapphire Vase. And even more flash bombs. And now I have 48 broadheads. So I guess I didn't have to worry about buying the broadheads after all, especially since I literally have not fired a single one. Alright, what do we have here?
The trickster's things can't reach us in our lair, and I think so is Garrett. He stole our vase, and we returned it. You mustn't let Garrett get in here. I know that he wouldn't search in such places, but he's very clever and is able to even find our room. Donnell and Reuben.
Only 48? How conservative for Dront. Yeah. That's... I probably got like 1 for every other guy in this mission. I could probably shoot like every other dude. Now, where does this go? A question for the ages. It go... Oh, wait. Hang on. Is this where I came from? Hold on. Hold on a second. So then what is... this? Oh, this is just... okay. This is the exit-only side. Okay. So that's... Oh, I literally just have to leave. Imagine the sculptor had to tile that particular hole in the ground. I mean, imagine having to hang any of those paintings that were in that last room. Or just rigging up any of the electrical lighting in here. Sounds like a nightmare. I also pity the poor soul that had to drag in the, like, gargantuan, like, Great Pyramid of Giza brick-sized blocks that are... Actually, what am I doing? I have a much faster way down than this. That are, like, over in that direction. I don't know how to actually get to the first floor legitimately, but it's fine. I don't have to get there legitimately. There we go. Perfect. The contractors who are paid in raw gold to build Constantine's mansion. Yeah, I expect it's probably, if not the same, then a similar contracting company that built all of this. Where are we going? Somebody on the forums was super offended that somebody wanted a Backrooms-esque mission, but this mission really is it in a lot of ways. I actually said that in, when I was playing, what was it? To the Meeting. I was like, this is basically Constantine's mansion, but the Backrooms. Is that... Okay, that's a door, not a bridge. The Masons had a good health plan. The Bug Beast line. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what must be done. Yes, I do. Bunny hopping past them. Squad's all here. Oh. Okay, this is the other side of... Hey! It's... the block. The cube. So what we're saying here is, Conga Blackjack. I'm not confident about that in that room just because it is slightly well lit enough. It seems like it's just well lit enough and they're just close enough together that I'll blackjack one of them and, oh shit, when did I save? Okay, I did save here. Is it untextured? It absolutely is. Alright, what is this? Good. Good. What's the loot total in here, anyway? I'm only missing 200 loot somehow. Anyway, let's try that again. Actually, you know what? Let's just see. Let's just see. Do I alert all of them? No, well, yes and no. I think it's actually those guys that were alerting them. Awesome. Okay, let's try that again. This time we don't die. I believe this is actually technically the way that I am supposed to have come from. Yeah. So this is... no. It's an evil lip. Blackjack polka. You know it. Okay. An absolute fever dream, this game. It really is. It's really something to behold. All of his missions are like this, by the way, except for those who are unaware. Except for the lighthouse shed. That one is kind of slight misalignment at the bottom that killed you. Okay, this is... I'm gonna die doing this. I'm doing a deep dive experiment that is going to result in my death, but I do have a breath potion. Because what I think he wants is you, in order to bypass that whole lake there, is, yeah, is you swim the length of this entire thing, which is that hole that I saw earlier is over there, I think. An oopsie doodle deadly in the deadly hazard falling department. Happens to the best of us. Why are they all... They're all different textures. I mean... I guess... You know, it breaks up the monotony of just this exact same monolithic brick texture. Can't be worse than my last space mission. Tried climbing down a rope one time and got yeeted into space. I mean, I've tried climbing down a rope and been impaled on the broadhead arrow. That's happened to me a few times. And is always annoying when it's a time where you haven't saved. I like how we're just sort of progressively going through all of the Opera House background textures here. This is also a completely futile exercise because I'm 99% sure I know where this leads, but got bounced off the top of the rope. Brutal. By the rope itself. Yep, and this is exactly what this is. Okay, this is all a waste of time. Let's just leave. Let's go. It's time to go. I have overstayed my welcome. Where are my speed potions? There we go. And it's this way, I think.
Here we go.
Now it ticks off the objective. Nice. I'm glad that he actually set that up properly. Because a lot of authors, especially like first-timers or back in the old days, would just set it so that the objective ticks off every time you get even remotely into the vicinity of like the ending zone, regardless of whether or not you've completed all your other objectives. One time I even got slammed into the ground at terminal velocity by a rope. Beware the ropes in Thief. Yeah, no kidding. I am always cautious of ropes. Anyway, so that was captured by beasts. So that was the second last of the Draunt missions. So up next we have the final one, which is returning the Lockpicks. This one just said... Okay. Yeah, we're... Good show, thank you. This one is from... Okay, I don't believe the release dates on this in the slightest. I mean, it's possible. Especially given the content of the missions. But this one says that it was released the day after the last one, according to Angel Loader. Which is the 23rd of May, 2008. This one... actually, you know what? You know what I should do? Before I get too carried away here, what I should do is refill my water. So I will be right back, and then we will get into reading the description and so on. One moment. I am back. Rehydrated. Now, we're returning the lockpicks, which, again, it says 2005 in the README. And then says May 23rd, 2008 in Angel Loader. I'm not really sure where it's getting that information from, because it's definitely not anywhere in the README. But anyway, the description says... I think this is... Yeah, this is another Garrett voice situation. I'll remember this evening for long. I was walking down the street and collided with a strange man, and after I came home, I realized my lockpicks were gone. I swear this strange person was the one who stole them. I remembered his face, though, and it looks like I saw it some time earlier. This is another thief. His name is Philip. He lives in some kind of house looking like a mansion just inside, but not outside. But with the help of some of my friends, I found the place he lives in. All the doors into it are closed, so I have to find keys to open them. And after that, find where he hid the lockpicks and return them. Philip annoyed me and then tried to prevent some of my activities many times, so it's time for him to pay for this. Maybe once and for all. I guess this is another Garrett Commits Murder episode. I also like how the in the information thing it says that it has EAX support, but it says EAX support. Yes, guest. I think he said that in like... Oh yeah, and in fact he says that in pretty much all of these. Yes, guest. This one is only a megabyte compared to the 4 megabytes of Captured by Beast, so this might actually be a quick one. Some of Dront's missions have been surprisingly fast to do. Damn it, Philip. Damn it, Philip, now Garrett has to commit a murder. Or, we'll see. Let's see what the objectives say. It's... okay. You don't know where Philip lives. Find this out. I thought the README literally said that I did know where Philip lives. Hang on a second. Let's tab away. He lives in some kind of house, etc., etc. But with the help of my friends, I found the place he lives in. Verbatim from the README. You don't know where Philip lives. Find this out. Anyway, find the lockpicks. Looks like Philip is rather wealthy. Steal a part of his valuables. 2,500 worth will be enough. After you grab the lockpicks and loot, return to the street. Let Philip don't know you were here and stole the lockpicks. One of the secrets of success is avoid killing. So this isn't actually... Okay, does it say kill Philip on normal? Yeah, it does. I called it. Revenge Philip. Kill him. Also kill him on hard, but don't kill him on expert. On expert, give him a slap on the wrist and a don't do that again. Found a new way to attack with the sword. What is it? What do I want here? One more rope arrow. Probably healing potions. Probably gas arrows since I'm being given the opportunity. And I don't know, a couple of those. One more of those that I'm probably never going to use. Yeah. That should do it. That should do it. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Very strong Admiral's Compass vibes on this one so far. Except without the interesting sculpture at the beginning. Maybe this takes place in the same part of town as Admiral's Compass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have lockpicks. Right. Right. The whole point of the mission. I don't have lockpicks. What about this guy? Does this guy have a key, by chance? Sure doesn't. Best way to explain it is to share a clip if that's okay. You have it recorded. Yeah, I got no problem with that. I don't know if there's a, like, no... How do I do this? There's a way to, like, give people permission, it seems to me. Oh, it's like a command, isn't it? Oh, God, what's the command? Uno momento. I mean, you could try... Usually people use a permit command. Permit? Permit? Actually, you know what? Why don't you just try doing it and see what happens? Because I don't think I have a... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it just works. Yeah, okay, well... Alright, let me, I'm gonna... There we go, let's have a look at this. Just 1 second. Content is intended for certain audience. Is... How do... Oh, that's weird. Huh. How do you do that? That's very weird. Does it have something to do with, like, the angle and, like, timing on the attack? Hello, Benjamin. Right tap, block, overhead swing. Block, swing, glitch. Hang on. Let's deal with this man first. Oh, but I have to be targeting something, probably. Yeah, well, we'll try that when I have something reasonable to target on. Also, guess who didn't unmute my desktop audio? That would be this guy. That was embarrassing. Sorry about that. There's a key, finally. Key for what? Not that. Key... Whoa! Okay. Kiefer Sutherland. Called the beta trailer swing because it looks like one of the attacks in the old Dark Project trailer from 1997 with Garrett dueling a guard in Bafford's Manor. I haven't seen the like old trailers in a long time. I forgot that there even was such a thing. Or like that I forgot that attack existed, rather. This also reminds me, I am going to have to probably add some moderation and stuff, if anybody could just dump links in there. We'll work on that after the stream, if I remember. Right. I don't have lockpicks. I'm like busy scrolling through my inventory like a buffoon. Oh, that's what that does. And hey, it looks like the exact same manner as from the jeweled sword. So I'm going to assume that this is probably... Hello? Do you have a key as well? Kinda looks like you do. No, you have a healing potion, but I'll take it anyway. I assume this is probably just the other direction that I could have gone in from the beginning. Yeah, usually the chat is not bumping enough or just has regulars that I know I can trust, so I don't have to worry that much about additional moderation measures because people generally just behave themselves. But back when I first started, I got a lot of bots. Like, when I was streaming to like 0 to like 2 viewers all the time, it was like I would get a bot like almost every stream, I think. And then I added a... why is it taking so long to save? It's weird. I wrote something in the chat. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I can't see shit. There we go. I added something in the chat rules to the effect of, like, bots get sent to hell instantly or something like that, and then I stopped seeing them as much. So I guess that kind of worked. But, just a friend who can mod, preferably someone bored, no life, lots of time to kill, and works night shift somewhere. I actually, I do have a mod, but you probably won't see her around that much. She doesn't post in chat often, but she is around from time to time, lurking about. But a little auto-moderation might not hurt. So what is this a key for? Prithee tell. I don't know why I'm even bothering to hide that. Okay, well it doesn't open that. Three-minute warning on the ads. Do you have a key, Mr. Stuck on the gigantic lampposts collision box? He sure doesn't. Okay, well that's only... Just make sure the bot doesn't go full lockdown for thinking that "the" is a racial slur. Has that happened to you? That's pretty odd if so. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it happening. Fascinating texturing. R/ crappy design. Where was it? Was it over? Yeah, it was over there. Right, now, does this... Oh, hang on. Actually, though. I have two keys. Not much really going on here, is there, with this level? Well, I mean, it's basically the usual. Which is to say, the street's so wide you could probably put like a 4-lane highway through it. And guards here and there, zero ambient lights. Lamps with gigantic collision boxes. Barely identifiable landmarks. You know. What is this even a key for? None of these things. Almost a refreshing contrast to the last level, though. I mean, the last one had a lot going for it in the sense that it was just constant chaos. This is like the more banal end of the Draught design philosophy, I'd say. Not to say that we don't have crazy things coming, but I've been enjoying the... well, none of them are particularly good missions, or indeed good at all. I have enjoyed the ones that have more like batshit crazy rooms full of like 9 million guys, just because of the sheer absurdity of it all. When it starts to become giant hallways with just a bunch of guys in them, for instance, like this, it's less interesting. I just drank a healing potion for no reason. I think I might possibly need that later, or at least there's a small chance that I will. So I'm gonna reload. I have a distinct memory of this lobby, which means I'm like 80% sure that this is the level that I did not bother to complete, or one of the levels I did not bother to complete when I was playing all thief missions for the first time off camera many, many years ago. I think this is one where I gave up in this room and I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. It is simply too dull. And yeah, like if I was playing this alone, this would be a much worse experience than it is to stream it. Became a guard, basically. Yeah, It's because so dull. All I do is patrol around in circles. Yeah, streaming a game is a lot different of an experience to just playing it on your own. Because, like, the way that this is... oh my god. Like, the way that these levels are designed, and just really any poor to mediocre designed Thief level, like, you play it on your own, and you're like, oh my god, this is the worst thing I've played in my life. Why am I doing this to myself? But you play it on stream, and it's like, kind of like the experience of, you're like, hanging out with a bunch of friends, and you're like all in the living room, playing a game on like the TV or whatever, everybody's watching, commenting and stuff. It makes it a lot more bearable. Can I grab this ladder? I sure can't. I sure can't. Use Thief as a background ambient. Fair. A lot of the I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. A lot of... actually, no, hang on, I got an idea. A lot of the ambient tracks certainly make for good background noise. Done actual accounting on Bafford's counting room. And single entry accounting from the financial journal you find in his basement. Really? Huh. Who would have thought? Okay, here's my grand plan. Cheat. Because it follows that format and you're a merchant in real life. Huh, nice. If only any of this was remotely accessible by ladder. If only these ladders worked. I don't like the looks of that. I don't really like the looks of this either. In fact, I think actually the roping in this specific area is what made me be like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. The constant up and down retrieval of arrows and so on and so forth. Is this... Hey! 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 It works. There's many guards. This is way too brightly lit. Light bright. Someone has a very confused understanding of ladders. I feel like what happened was he was like, I need to put a ladder here. Hang on. He's like, I need to put a ladder there. And then he picked one of the, like, pre-existing ladders and then just didn't extend it at all, and didn't put a second one there. It's just like, yeah, there should be a ladder here. But also, I'm not going to use the right size of ladder. That ladder is so pretty, I'm going to put it on my wall. Yeah, they shouldn't just be there for decoration, but unfortunately...
What?
You didn't see anything. Don't even worry about it, dude. Do you have a key, by the way? Sure don't. Sure... Whoa! Before I get too carried away, perhaps I save. Bop this man who does not have a key. And he's the only one here. This is a pretty standard Draunt room form, is the cylinder in the middle of the room, like the widest cylinder you've ever seen in the middle of the room, and then dude patrolling around it. That is the mansion format, more or less. I think he even did that in To the Meeting, the Constantine one. Not quite as much, because the environments in that one are a little more imaginative. But I definitely remember there being at least a couple of things. Take a sip of the water. Now, are any of these openable? They sure aren't. You know, Garrett, you don't have to be this petty. You could have just gone to another store and bought some more lockpicks for this heist. You don't have to be like, no, I'm only going to use my specific lockpicks. No other lockpicks will do. Only mine. I'm going to break into this house and not be able to pick any of the locks. And it's going to be great and everything will go perfectly. So, now what? Had a fan mission of my own sitting on my hard drive that's an exact replica of a thief dream I had one night. Interesting. I've not had many thief dreams myself, but I have often said that the design philosophy of... how many rope arrows do I have? I'll just leave this one. It's fine, I'll just leave one. Anyway, I've often said the design philosophy of JIS is like... It's like just crazy enough that it's like kind of surreal, but just sane enough that it's like... Playing many of JIS's missions are like playing Thief in a dream, effectively, it feels like. Hey! A key that actually works? Following the time-honored Draunt key format of giving me a guy that has a key that unlocks the very room that he's in.
Philip is crazy. He destroyed all the stairs, and so Kevin and I need to starve there in our rooms. I'm luckier because I have food. And I think that one day Philip will realize what he's done and we'll get out of this place. This key may help me. It opens a door to another part of the building, which is situated somewhere to the southwest from here. It's a back door to Philip's hood. I think I'll be able to rest there.
Okay. Also, what? Is there a... What? Where did I hear that guy? What the hell? Where's this... Huh? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Time to go down. Thief 1 older mission aesthetic. Streets looking clean and quiet, but patrolled by undead, including haunts. Sound exactly like the Downwind themes. Thank you. I've actually been in a couple of FMs as doing that voice over the years. I think, I feel like I did that voice for Reflections in Red recently, which I still haven't played. Someday I will. Well, I'll take all that stuff. This doesn't really get me... This doesn't really get me much of anything, does it? I have the same keys that I started with. I mean, I have information, I guess. Wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? This man is my ticket downwards. Also, imagine the size of the stairs that were demolished here. Southwest. Southwest, you say. Southwest is... not this way. Even a little bit. You've been doing voice acting as well? Nice. It's a fun exercise. I started out back in the day as a stage actor, so it was pretty natural to just pick up voice acting as well on the side. I haven't been involved in real-life theater for many years now, though. Oop, there we go. Now, southwest. This is not southwest, really, exactly, but... what if I try a second time? No, it doesn't magically work. That is unfortunate. And, I mean, this is somewhat southwest. Going into show business eventually? Nice. There is no business like show business. Unfortunately, it is... I don't really know what to make of that. Setting up the commercial vehicle for it? Cool. It's really hard to get work, I've found. In there. It's, you do have to have a certain amount of talent, in my experience, but mostly you just have to know people. You have to be, like, at least moderately competent at doing what you do, and then you have to know people who want to give you work. And that's mostly what there is to it, as far as I've seen. I have some connections, but not enough to actually make a feasible living on it at the moment. But perhaps someday. Once again, trying to unlock these to no avail. It's not gonna work on the other side either. Okay. So, what do I actually have? I have a bunch of locked doors, and I have no keys to open them. This means either I've missed an area, or somebody has a key on their belt that I have not looted, which would be really unfortunate. Or I could just look up the walkthrough, and I am a lazy person today, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let me see here. Fortuny, save me. Returning the lockpicks. Where art thou? Returning the lockpicks. There we go. Okay, that's really funny. So there's a... There's those buildings at the beginning of the mission are only accessible if you have the lockpicks. However, once you have the lockpicks, you return to the streets and the objective instantly ticks off and finishes the mission, which means those places are actually inaccessible. So gold key, I guess I've got the gold key. Use the... Oh, there's another door. I see. Okay, so I think I just straight up missed an area. I think we're good. Mostly. More or less. The industry's screwed up. That's my invitation to reverse engineer the general nuts and bolts of the business. Well, good luck to you. It's pretty tough out there. Especially these days with generative AI taking over everything. I haven't even been, I am qualified and certified as a professional writer, but I have been barely applying to jobs for the last couple of years because everything is, like, all of the job listings are like, use ChatGPT to help aid your workflow, and prompting is a big thing in this business, so you gotta be a good prompter, it doesn't matter if you can write. I'm like, well, that's not really why I became a writer, is it? So, there we go. So that kind of soured me on many things.
I think I hid the lockpicks very well and that Garrett wouldn't find them, and if he tries, he'll need to face me. I can quickly prevent him from the future activities. The key from this box opens the way to one of the lockpicks. The another one is hidden in my room, which is hardly locked, but, as I think, can easily be picked. Besides, if things will get tough, I can run away and find an escape place. Find a escape place in another thief's shelter. They'll be glad to see the thief that mugged Garrett himself, Philip.
Thief the Dark Lockpicks, Lord Lockpicks Manor, Craig's Cleft Lockpick down in the Lockpicks. Assassin's Lockpicks. The Sword's Lockpicks. Into the Maw of Lockpicks by Draunt coming soon. I feel like this is a lot of trouble to go through to return these lockpicks. Yeah, we're just returning them to me. That's all we're doing. I could just go buy more lockpicks. It's like I said, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but whatever. Fellow writer, yes, I am. Many different mediums I have dabbled in over the years. I'm mostly a fiction writer. But no, I don't need to go there. I do not need to go there at all. I don't need to go there even a little bit. It's about sending a message. Yeah. The message that Garrett is willing to absolutely waste his time over the slightest inconvenience. Garrett is the pettiest thief in all the land. There we go. Don't worry, Mr. McTaff. Don't worry about what? It's not this room. Very cool. Well, off we go. Damn it. In case you felt like you might be in hell, Aaron is doing Shadow of Doubt. He doesn't know about Nightcrawler. Oh no. Oh no. Is he doing that, like, currently, right now? Like, I mean, as in, literally at this minute, or just in general? Beautiful. Beautiful. Tears of Blood right now. Okay, well, that's not the worst. Tears of Blood is okay. Tears of Blood is, I mean, it's the exact same thing as Escape from Gilset Peak, but it's alright. I mean, there's too many keys. That's for sure. Basically, he has if he's in Tears of Blood right now, he is in the exact opposite situation of me. He's got too many keys, and I have not enough keys. If I could trade some of his keys for my keys, then I think... Well, in fact, I guess it would just be he just gives me his keys. He just gives me his too many keys, and hopefully some of them work. Not to say I'm watching another streamer in his streamer's chat, but you and I know ball. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that doesn't bother me at all. That applies to everyone. You guys do what you want. You kids have fun. I'm just here to play some Thief. That's all. Thief Deadly Shadows, I turned the zombie jail into a meat grinder for the Hammerites. At the St. Gedger's Church level, I pickpocketed all the priest ones so they can't use them. His good time is about to end. Yeah, what... It's not... Nightcrawler is the last one. What comes after Tears of Blood? It's like... What are you uh-ohing, Garrett? You're just uh-ohing that this is more Draunt? Hey, it's a triangle tooth lockpick. Beautiful. There we go. We're one step away from returning the lockpicks. Broadsword? Yeah, broadsword is decent. Broadsword has some aspects that irk me, but to try to make you find your fucking lockpicks again? Yeah. Check it out. That's literally the whole point of the mission, in fact. That's what we're all here for. We're here to return the lockpicks to my pockets. Broadsword has not the best puzzle design, but it does have very cool vibes. I'm also a big fan of the world's fastest craymen. That that gave me a bit of a startle the first time that happened. Very much a proto Jaws of Darkness. Yeah, it's even got the giant enemy spider in it. And then, so it's like that, and then it's what is it? All Astir, is it called? The one that the like tiny one that's kind of a nothing mission that's just on the ship. And then, is it Nightcrawler after that? There's a few levels I've played that were actual test maps for Looking Glass Studios. Cool. Which ones were those? Were they fan missions? Also, release dates were between early to mid-1998. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. They were real test levels. Really? How'd you get your hands on those? You beatbox the theme when you say giant enemy spider. I don't remember. It's been too long since I've heard that. It's like... Yeah, it's not... Oh, yeah, Tutacomb's Tomb. Tutacomb's Tomb. To Tears of... It isn't Nightcrawler last. Also, what the hell does this lockpick open? Oops, shit. Oh, damn it, I didn't bring the thief up with me. Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't even need to be up there. I need to be somewhere completely different somehow. What did I... Oh, wait, I know where to go. I think, maybe, possibly. The guy that made Drawmed streams on Twitch has been checking out Thief Man missions. Oh yeah, Mac. I haven't watched any of his streams, but, someone found them and uploaded them. Okay, I'm reading the chat, like, in reverse, kind of, here. Yeah, he's been playing Black Parade, like, forever. He plays... Yeah, he streams, like, once every 6 months. What happened to... What happened to... Whatever. There's gotta be somewhere else. I gotta... It's gotta be somewhere else. Oh, hey, what's this? What's this I see? Aha! There we go. See, there's my problem. I didn't go behind the other gigantic cylinder. Too bad these guys can definitely open doors, as I discovered the hard way many, many streams ago. But yeah, yeah, that still doesn't work. Well, there's always the other 5 to 6 doors I can try. Yeah, Nightcrawler is certainly one of the missions ever made. It's... I don't know if Nightcrawler even has any redeeming factors. Like, there is some... Other than, I guess, the kind of ambitious and interesting-looking scripting that's kind of cool, there's not really anything going for it. Don't even do that. I mean... It's not... I had a very bad time with Nightcrawler. So, maybe it's the nostalgia goggles talking, but, like, the servant that responds to the bell, I mean, that was kind of interesting. That's about it. The rest of the scripting is basically broken. So, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. It's an assassin's mechanic? Oh, I don't think I even knew that. Or wait, no, because you can, yeah, right. At Ramirez's, you can call the servant down or whatever. Whatever. I'm just going to leave my arrow here. I'm just leaving my arrow. It's fine. I don't have to retrieve every single arrow. I can leave arrows here and there. And maybe even everywhere, as long as by everywhere you define everywhere as 4 distinct points. Hello. 4 distinct points. You have a key, I see. Yep. That's pretty much the key that I expected. Okay, well, that's all fully lit, so that's going to be a bit of an issue, but it's fine. There was a small obstacle course for, like, movement. Another was a Constantine-type forest that you actually fell through the floor because the starting point wasn't positioned properly. One takes place in a cobblestone city area. Huh. Whereabouts did he upload them? Whoa.
Did I just see what I think I saw?
You did, but just ignore that, sir. Did he upload them to, like, any of the, like, fan mission repositories, or... Oh, TTLG, okay. Interesting. I knew he had an account on there. I don't remember what he's called, but I know I have read some posts of his, because he was like somewhat active back in the like late 90s, early 2000s, it seems to me. Not necessarily with like playing and uploading fan missions or anything, but just engaging with the community. Wait a second, I didn't try my lockpick. Hey! Never mind. Same deal with this one, I assume? Yeah. Well, that's a gift to future me.
Did I just see what I think I saw?
Sure did. But don't worry about it. But yeah, I was going to say earlier, the fact that... Oh, hang on, let me read this first.
I think I hid the lockpicks well. Both of them are in the opposite rooms of the mansion. The square-toothed lockpick is hidden here, in the alcove within the shelf. The second, triangle-toothed one, is hidden in the northern part and is guarded by spiders. The key opens the chest that contains a rope arrow. Using this rope arrow, I can climb up and may replace the lockpick. Garrett isn't stupid, and I can't underestimate this fact. I mustn't let him get the lockpicks. Philip.
Okay. Well, anyway, whatever. The lockpick is in this room. Is what we're getting from that. When do we get to Walter? Who the fuck is Walter? Our mortal enemy? Walter? I don't remember Walter in the slightest. Like your grammar sucks approach you take to reading documents. I feel a little bad about it sometimes because it feels like I'm making fun of people whose English isn't their first language. But sometimes it is. I mean, in this case, it's drawn as Russian. But in many cases, it is English is their first language, and their grammar just sucks. He's the main villain of Plot. I forgot about Plot. Yeah, so well, we've already done Plot, actually. We did Plot a while back. I don't remember what VOD it is, but it is on my YouTube channel. In all of the descriptions of videos on my YouTube channel on the VODs, it says what missions I covered, so you can just comb through there. But I see. This is what we're doing, is it? With a growing illiteracy crisis, I applaud and support your brutality in the name of proper writing. Yeah, the literacy rate is not the greatest these days. God, Trot is so fucking smart and sexy. Yeah, Dron's missions are both some of the worst things I've ever played, and also, at the same time, he is a complete Giga Chad for making them. Hiding loot in Zero Ambient Light, I love that shit. Genius. Are these opened by any keys in my possession, even remotely? Even a little bit. Even a little bit of key. Or, alternatively, is the sound broken and I am picking the locks? In fact, probably not. The moment you hopped up and shit just highlighted, it's like, oh yeah, this is the good shit. Okay, do I have... Oh, I have not even remotely enough loot, huh? Okay. These doors are definitely master keyable, right? I don't know. These ones? These ones? These are definitely locked. Do I have enough loot? Yes, in a Draunt mission. Actually, Draunt has been pretty damn generous for loot in the last few ones that I've done. I've had no loot issues at all for probably the last, like, 3 consecutive missions, surprisingly. So either I'm just brain-rotted enough that I know where the loot is likely to be, or he is actually just kind of generous with the loot. Some of the time, at least. It takes a special kind of talent to make something that looks this bad. It's true, but Draunt was having a good time. He did not give a single shit what anybody thought, and I can respect that. I really wish that I had a key to unlock any of those things, but I am going to go this way, and then I'm going to go insane. I have about 15 trains of thought still running through my head. This is part of the streamer curse. And, well, this is part of the streaming while being an ADHD haver curse. I'm, like, trying to respond to multiple people at the same time, and then I also have, like, 5 other trains of thought happening at the same time, and so my mouth just sort of randomly picks one. So I have, like, other things that are still left unaddressed. The main one of which is, I like how in, there's the whole, like, early thief mission, there we go. The early thief mission tendency where things are just kind of like, if you make a campaign, it's just like a mission pack. It's not a cohesive campaign. So the fact that, oh, what the hell? This is this place? That's what this is? This was Philip's house all along? Oh my god. Okay, well that doesn't really help me. But anyway, yeah, the fact that many campaigns were distributed as basically just mission packs means you get really funny stuff like you have a quote-unquote story happening in the Shadow of Doubt campaign, which is not really realized at all. It's like barely a skeleton of a story, but there is kinda sorta something happening there. And then you just get Tutankhamun's tomb just stapled to the end of it, which is pretty funny. And then the fact that Tutankhamun's tomb is remixed, though, I did appreciate. Like how it's very... I'm gonna die. Or not. The fact that it's got different encounters and stuff was good. I still don't like the mission, that being said. But I did appreciate not playing the exact same thing. Didn't even attempt Tutankhamun's in Shadow because you're a coward. I was gonna ask you what you, I was gonna ask you what you thought of the new version of Tutankhamun's 2. It is different. I won't spoil it for you then, but it is different. It's different and not necessarily better or worse. It's just different. It didn't, maybe because I'd played it before, but I don't think it pissed me off quite as much as the original version of Tutankhamun's Tomb did. God, where the hell... Where am I going to get 1,500 loot from? Went straight from Nightcrawler to Catacombs and recognized it being different and also went, fuck this. Okay, so you know about the fact that there's like 9 million undead around, then. I don't think OG Tutankhamun's even irritated you at all. Really? I remember there being several sections in Tutankhamun's that pissed me off royally. I don't remember what they were specifically, but I know loot was a component. And also, when I finished Tutankhamun... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Brother. And then this one isn't... this one isn't... It doesn't respond either. Oh boy. Hang on. What does the readme have to say about this? Or, not the readme, the walkthrough. What do you have to say about this situation, Fortuny? Square lockpick. In the east room, there are 4 chests. To unlock them, use your lockpicks on the 4 lockboxes on the wall by the door? What the fuck? Oh. I see. I see how it is. Of course, it's the zero ambient light lockboxes. Ugh. Shoulda known. Facepalm moment. Certified Draunt Classic. I think Catacombs might have from like being boring, but nothing stuck out enough to dig it out from your pile of other shitty missions. Have more memories of the Awakening than you do Catacombs Tomb. I don't even remember which one the Awakening is. The name rings a bell, and like not in a good way. But I don't remember what it is. Sorry, Cybernethy, you recently played the Sinkhole? It's... I don't recognize the name of that mission at all, actually. Mostly forgive JIS missions for being obtuse, because I can kind of figure he's just trying to make a hard mission. Yeah, that's part of my takeaway from JIS missions. Also, just the fact that they are so... Oh, this thing wasn't even locked the entire time. Oh my god. But they're so surreal that I kind of love them, even if they make me tear my hair out sometimes. I have no idea what, no fucking idea what Draunt was thinking. This is an enigma. It's a Thief 2 fan mission? Okay. I haven't... Oh my god, the rope is on the other side. Man, I forgot. I forgot. Oh my... I forgore. I've only played... Like, I played a lot of Thief 2 missions. However, I have only played, apart from the ones that, like, you would have recommended to you as, like, a baby's first fan mission thing, or, like, the greatest hits, quote-unquote, etc., etc. I haven't played anything much past, like, 2004, because I eventually started, like, I played, when I first started getting into fan missions, I played a bunch of the ones that were suggested and what have you, and was kind of overwhelmed by the variety. So part of me was like, what if I just play all of them? What if I just play every mission? So I eventually decided to do every Thief 1 mission, because this is just a spider room, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not. This is a new room that I don't have a key for. Well, shit. It was an idea. But yeah, I was like, I'll just do Thief 1 first, because it's like a manageable amount of missions, and then we'll tackle the monolith that is Thief 2's fan mission content over a series of years. And then So I did finish all of Thief 1, to my younger self's credit. Everything that had been released. I have since played... Well, everything up to probably, I don't know, like 2022 or 2023 or so. I haven't played some of the like most recent ones. That doesn't go anywhere helpful. I think I'm gonna just look at the walkthrough. But Thief 2, I found I was not progressing that much, and that is part of what prompted me to start streaming in the first place, because it keeps me accountable to finish this ridiculous project. Now, what the hell? So there is a whole area I've missed somehow, apparently. Head to the red pillar, climb either of the north ladders to find a wooden door that is opened with your metal gray key. Wait, no, we've done that. Oh. Guess who forgot? Guess who forgore once again? Awakening is an insane key hunt. Broken English readable nonsensical layout, endless nightmare errands. Ambient and sound design is spot on too. I look forward to playing it in approximately 5 to 8 years at the rate that I'm going. This is the area I'm missing. There we go. Aha! After I finish this mission, I'm going to have to look up The Awakening, see if it jogs my memory. Frankly, Garrett, you could probably say that to basically anything in this mission, if I'm being honest with you. Why is this, like, evil trickster ambience, also? The evil-ass giant garden. Uh... 45 broadheads. Thank you. Very cool. How about here? 2048. How am I missing? Oh my god, I'm missing like 450 loot somehow. Literally, where could it even be? Where could it even be? Okay, let's get that awful sound out of our ears. You know it's a bad sign when you're given 50 rope arrows, flares, and a lantern. There's one enemy, a single guard at the top, just wondering what the hell happened, and 0 ambient lighting. At least they give you flares, though. I would kill for a flare in some of these Thief 1 missions. I got all this stuff, right? Like, this is where I found some kind of important-ish key, some such. Some such something or other. Okay, what else did I miss, Fortuny? Tell me, please. Oh. Oh. Ya boy has forgore, once again. Skull emoji. There was that portcullis. Fascinating texturing, once again. I like the fact that it's like kind of aligned, but also it's like the lit version and the unlit version. So we just have half of a lit window. Oh, and then over here, oh, it's even better because we have... Oh no, those are misaligned. Or are... Yeah, no, they're misaligned. That's a shame. That would have been really good if that was like half lit window, half, what do you call those, shutters? Okay, where was it? I think I just took the longest possible route. I definitely just took the longest possible route. It's over... here... Question mark? Yes. Wait a second. Lockbox? Lockbox anywhere? How did I... Well, that's... something. Now, hang on a second. I'm seeing... There's a picture in here of... Are we being dead ass right now? Why would it be... Yeah. Why would it be up there? Why would it be up there? Got another trademark pillar room. Okay, so this is going to be where the loot is. Got a whole other area of the mansion. Wow, stealth in a stealth game. Not for long, though. Alright, is this all going to be keyed or picked? Neither one. Neither... Is this even a real door, actually? Yes, it is. Can I... Okay. $55 broadhead arrows. Yet another key, but it's a key I already have.
Philip did everything to prevent Garrett from obtaining his lockpicks. He knew that Garrett guessed who stole them. So, he locked all the doors and gave us the keys. One key is from this place, and the second one is from the other part of the building, which is situated eastward. I don't think that Garrett will get in here, but I'm afraid we can't defend ourselves if he does. I heard stories about him. Ooh. He's quite a severe thief. I'm afraid, but I can't do anything. Why Philip did this, and why we need to pay our lives for this. ...
Hard to say, guys. Don't worry, you're not paying with your lives, you're just paying with, brain function. You're paying with, your ability to not be sensitive to bright lights and loud noises, and concentrate clearly, and form long-term memories, or indeed, short-term memories. We're another step closer. Oops. Hello? There we go. I'm somehow scrolling too far in my inventory. Okay, it's time to not go in there, actually, because... what is in here? One wonders. And the one that wonders is me.
This seems too easy.
What seems too easy, Garrett? Okay, well that's going to be another swim 900 meters to get nowhere situation, I suspect. What do we got over here? Pillar room? Oh, the same pillar room. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. Well, before we do the swim... hang on. 2,500, and I have what? I have 21. Yeah. This'll be doable. Time to waste a gas arrow on this guy, because I am lazy. I assume these are all going to be... I need to pick them. Very cool. Very good. Is this... okay, this is actually lit by torchlight, so... this would theoretically be possible to ghost through using equipment if I were of a mind, but I am not. I like how that's just clipping into the ceiling. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, both of them are, in fact. Even better. Even better. Oops. It's just the same room. Over and over. But I think with the next one, depending on whether or not the next one has loot in it, I think that's going to be GG's. Of course, there is the mystery of where does the pool go this time? There we go, GG's. Now I can escape this purgatory. But I won't, because there's another door to pick and pointlessly get loot. I know in... hello? Not another door to pick? Hang on. Really? Well then. In that case, there is only the mystery of... Hello? There's only the mystery of... Where does the pool go this time? It goes... Well, at least there's an air pocket. It's more than can be said for the last mission, which I guess did have air pockets, but not nearly enough of them. This goes...
Interesting.
What's interesting, Garrett? Have you never seen a hammerite before?
Next time mine hammer shall smash thee.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Whoops. I didn't look away fast enough. Alright, boys, what do you got? Thought I saw you. Yeah, you do have something. You have a holy water. Why on earth would I want a holy water? I was gonna just leave, but I guess there's more mission to play, so I guess I'll play more mission. That's what I'm saying, Garrett. I got 11 moss arrows, though, so... Might as well just carpet the place up. Watch me just accidentally fumble my way into getting full loot on this. I don't think that's going to be full loot. I think there's probably going to be at least 300 more. Do I have a breath potion? Furthermore, do I need a breath potion? Probably not, actually. I'm just conditioned to expect to need one in these missions. Alright, how do I leave? Through this way, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, through this way. There we go. That's GG's. Actually, that's pretty close. Less than 100 left, huh? That's still a very high loot percentage to need. It's like... It's more than 3/4. That's like, what, 80%? I'm not good at math. But it's a lot. Well then, thus concludes our journey into Durantian cinema. For now. There is still the lighthouse shed, eventually. But that doesn't come until 2010, and we are in 2008 currently. So, what time is it? Yeah, I could probably do one more. Maybe 2 more if it's short. Yeah, we're actually going back in time. Because we are playing next Gold in Fort Knox by Darthslayer. From November 23rd, 2006, but we are playing the revised edition from June 10th, 2008, which is probably why it's filed here. This is version 3.0, mind you. Improved ambient lighting. Right, what do we got? The following events take place not too far from the Dark City. The Hammerites owning much land in the mountains above the city, and of course being rich in gold ore, have built a fort over these old mines, and like usual have much wealth to share with the willing thief. Rumors and such... Sorry, why is this capitalized? Anyway, rumors and such led me to an old associate who, like usual, has an interest in art. Oh, I'm supposed to be... Okay, this is like half description, half I'm supposed to be reading this in Garrett briefing voice, I guess. Rumors and such led me to an old associate who, like usual, has an interest in artifacts. My only interest is that he, as usual, comes through with the cash after my work is done. I came by an old map barely readable, and only one small section depicted at least what I thought could have been a secret passage leading into a crypt or a vault, or it could have been an ale stain on.
It could have had an ale stain on it. Anyway, I found a weak spot in their heavily guarded fortress. A wall with badly weathered bricks with just enough foothold to make my way up and over. The only problem I might have is going back over the wall, which just happens to drop straight down into a 100-foot ravine. Passage through the fort gates is impossible because all wagons, boxes, and guards from the city are even searched. My way is always unseen. So, over the wall to get in, and hopefully out through an old mine shaft. Time will tell, but gold speaks louder than words, especially at Fort Knox. Also, Fort Knox is spelled not as Knox, as in the American Gold Reserve, but as in Knocks. So, there you go. Let us see what that is all about. Actually, he said, noticing that he had just taken his last sip of available water, I will refill my water. Then we will see what that is all about. One moment.
Okay, I am back. I'm taking this opportunity, or rather, I took the opportunity, while I was gone. I mean, the ad break is quote-unquote in progress right now. That's not going to be necessarily in progress for all of you. But it's reading as that for me. But I took the opportunity to go over to Thief Guild and remind myself what the Awakening is. And, yeah. Looking at the screenshots, yeah, I remember it. If you're still in here, Wungus, or just anybody else who was curious. Yeah, I remember not liking that mission at all. I gave it a 2 out of 10, apparently, on Thieves Guild, or Thief Guild. That doesn't surprise me at all from what I remember of it. Seems pretty accurate. But anyway, it is time to go to Fort Knox and see what is happening there. Mage Duggar's Skull. Dugar? Duggar? I don't know. Probably Dugar. Mage Dugar's, or maybe it's Dugar. Mage Dugar's skull was preserved in gold. The Hammerites thought it would bring good fortune. Find it and take it. Mage Wrathbone used an ancient dagger in sacrificial rites. Find it and make it your own. Mage Dugar was given an honorable prize by the Hammerites, a jewel-studded gold medal. Steal it. The Hammerites cherished Brother Rebella for his editorial skills. They gave him a letter opener. Steal it. A local fence is willing to pay big loot for any information on the Magnaflow system. Find it and steal it. Rumors of a crypt where a jar of ashes thought to have mystical powers is kept. Find this rumored crypt. A rumor of a lost secret passage into a vault exists. True or false? Find the secret passage. Don't kill any novices. A quiet thief is a successful thief. Don't set off any alarms. You have enemies, and one in particular hates you. Watch out, or he will kill you first. Kill Malachi. Okay. Some of the rumors might have been true. Only you know. Leave with no less than 8,000 loot. Okay, sure. Maps don't always tell the truth. Find a way back into the city via the old mines. Well, that's quite a plate full of objectives, isn't it? An objective salad, if you will. Hang on, what do I have? I'm pressing the 1 and the 2 keys and nothing is happening. That's not... Oh, wait. Okay, we've got a blackjack there. It's all good. It's all good. All is saved. All is saved, and all I have, in fact, is these things that I have just picked up. So... that could be interesting. Couldn't it? I was worried I was going to have to ghost this thing. That doesn't usually go very well for me. Also, can I climb this? Probably could if I had a crate. I probably shouldn't, though. What does the map say? Oh. I mean, at that point, I don't know why you'd even bother. But anyway, time to break the flow of the mission and climb up onto the roof. Mostly because I'm curious as to what's up here. Not a lot. Not a lot. Do I have... I have a mage office key. Did I just pick that up? I inexplicably forgot to bring my lockpicks, it seems.
Anybody home?
Hard to say, Garrett. I hope there's lockpicks, though, because you were a fool and didn't bring any. Oh yeah, this is a mage book. Sorry, I gotta do the Mageovision.
I must remind myself to check my astro chart daily and try to figure out a cutting-edge technique for navigating. It can be so frustrating.
And I'm going to assume... Hello. I'm going to assume that this is a thing I have to pick, or that I need a key for. Why would you not bring your lockpicks to a heist this important, Garrett? Or at least with this much potential for money. It doesn't make any sense. Am I going to...
Needs must I come, my nerves.
Now, 'tis well.
Am I gonna just randomly find lockpicks laying around? Definitely seems possible. Probable. Even. Let's just do a little bit of a... don't worry about it, dude. Okay, you guys got any lockpicks? That'd be pretty neat. Oh, yep. Yep, you sure do. Alright, this is another mage thing, I think.
I must be losing my mind. Where is my key? What did I do with it this time? I thought I overheard an acolyte say that he saw a new shiny key on the city's latest arrival. I'm so sick of using these awkward lockpicks. What is this? I can't see. Where are my spectacles?
Local man writes out diary while not being able to see because of losing his spectacles.
I must have lost my blackjack, and I didn't even get to try it out on any of the city watch.
Well, that's tough cookies for you, bucko.
I must remind myself to ask the mage when the guard contract expires on the city watch. They're so annoying, always mumbling.
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Oh, that's not real. The rest of them aren't real. I was primed to push my chair back to yell into the microphone at a distance, but alas. Okay, so is this pickable then? Sure is. Beautiful. Beautiful. That looks like a I shouldn't go there type way. This guy does appear to have a key, though. Oh, he has a flute. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I mean, as long as he doesn't trigger an alarm, I guess I can get away with it. It doesn't feel like... This doesn't feel safe. This doesn't really feel safe at all. This feels like I'm going to... If I continue in this doomed world, I'm gonna find myself randomly failing the mission in, like, 20 minutes when he gets unstuck. What does this say?
Warning! Water wheel magnets must be adjusted to 22 microns per elevated inch per centron. This is the chief engineering specs for the proper generation of electricity.
Wasn't I supposed to find something? Oh, it's the Book of Secrets. It's kind of a cool machine. Oh, now these guys are both involved. Oh my god, all three of them are involved, in fact. Oh, this guy's got cheese on his belt. Okay. Hang on, hang on. I can do this. There's like 9 million water arrows, actually, so how about we do this? Because I do need this man's flute. That he inexplicably has. Maybe it's for his break time. And I do want those gas arrows. Beautiful. There we go. No sign of an alarm. All is well. All is still, as the mages would say. Whoops. Classic serpentile torque. Anyway. It's time to go to wherever this is. It's got zombies in it.
Creepy.
I'm not sure if I would say creepy so much as annoying, Garrett. Oh, hello. Everyone in the world. Hello, every possible zombie in existence. Yeah, when the ambients that are that short are set to play just over and over and over again in the same confined space, it gets a little old. I'm kind of surprised I haven't alerted more of these guys.
Here we go.
Tower 2 key. Okay. Also, Lord Randall's vase. It really gets around. And this scroll, which I'll read in a minute. Oh. And the exact skull I needed. Nice. Anyway, where is my... There we go.
Beware! Brother Jacob, Brother Thomas, Brother Rio, and Brother Thatcher all worked in the vault. Now they guard what they could not have. Do not attempt to remove any of the ash jars from this crypt.
Any of the ash jars from... Where did I pick this up? Shit, where did I pick that up? Was it this one? Don't remove any of the... I need ash jars from somewhere, right? Don't I? No, I just need to find the crypt.
Time to raid some tombs.
Oh, would this be... This be it? Hello? There we go.
Beware!
Oh, sorry, this is a mage.
Beware! I write to all, so that my word was indeed heeded. Do not remove this jar of ashes. Mage Dugar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right, Garrett. Damn, where's... I didn't even have to do anything down here. What? I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Better idea.
Time to raid some tombs.
I don't know what jar of ashes they're talking about. I literally just have to find the crypt, so I think I can just leave now. That objective list looks long. Yeah. Yeah. We got a bit of an errand list here. I don't know if Cyber is still around. Haven't heard from them in a minute. But yeah, it would be cool to get those into the big repository. Whoop. Okay, I think it's time to kite these boys over here, and then... Where did I get all this fruit from? What the hell? I remember picking up a fruit. Was that actually like 10? Oh yeah, it's kiting time. They're getting closer. Okay, I let them get a little too close. What does this say? Rest in peace, Garrett. Here will Garrett rest, because he wasn't best. Never, never will he wake. By my hand it is fate. I was a poet once. Do I have a healing potion, or is it just the fruit? Do I have to... Ah, whatever. I'm sure I'm not going to take that much damage in this mission. Famous last words. Please, 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 let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't set off an alarm, please. Don't set off an alarm, please. Do not set off an alarm, please. Please don't set off an alarm. Please don't set off the alarm. Why is there a frog beast in here with you guys? Look at all this shit. Oh my god. Gentlemen! Alright, you better not be going to set off an alarm. That's all I'm saying. This man has cheese? This is the cheese man? Yeah. I'm honestly surprised it took that long. Oh, shit. I have to do this whole thing again now, don't I? Time to raid some tombs. Oh, that's the jar. This canopic jar is the jar of ashes. I, for some reason, have just been completely mentally glancing that over this whole time. I'm like, what jar of ashes? Where was that moss arrow? I thought there was a moss arrow I didn't pick up. There we go. There it is. There it is. Oh, you know, the jar with the ashes in it. Alright, it's kiting time. But this time, I don't wait too long. Whoops. Yep. That's about as much as I can get away with. Alright, boys. Come and get me over here. And off we go again. This time, let's try and not alert the entire damn world. I can't wait until one of these guys just decides to open the gates and ruins the entire thing. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's nowhere to hide. Yep, there they are. Okay, well this is not the greatest. It would be, or would have been good, rather, if the guy with the lantern was taken out, but... Ah, shit. Oh, wait, the lantern guy doesn't even... He's just carrying a lantern. He isn't actually illuminating anything. Perfect. He's also the cheese man. I shouldn't have eaten his cheese. Actually, I probably should have saved that for later. The fact that the frog is not hostile to them is very interesting. I guess it's just their pet. Also, I'm hearing... Oh, excuse me. I'm hearing a drunk guard somewhere. Well, I guess that was... Actually, I don't trust that. I don't trust the hitbox over there. Ooh. I also don't trust this frog. Oh, shit. Excuse me? Hello? There we go. I think that lend thy strong arm to mine line was directed at the frog. which is pretty funny. But anyway, it's... Ah, shit. I'm just gonna put out the whole place. Oh my fucking god, dude. Why now? Why now? Okay, idea. Oh shit. Run, 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 run. How did he make it all the way over there? Did somebody... Okay, so these guys don't set off the alarms. But if... Hello, Karis. Welcome to another nightmare zone, potentially. I hope not a nightmare zone, but it's turning out that way. Oh. I think this is the farthest the zombie has gotten in here, actually. Oh, and he's going for the frog. Why are you going for the frog, dude? And here comes the rest of them. And now they've decided to set off the alarm. What? What causes them to sometimes set off the alarm and sometimes not set off the alarm? That's what I want to know. Okay. I hide here. We darken the rest of that. We don't darken that so that that guy immediately gets alerted, runs over and kills him. Yeah, I was right not to trust that hitbox, actually. Okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This is it. This is it. This is the God run. Well, if it would inconvenience you, they set off the alarm, of course. It's always inconvenient for them to set off the alarm. Okay. Boys, please, please confine this to the courtyard. Please confine this to the... Nobody sets off an alarm zone. Yep. Right here, right here, right here. Just right over here. What? Why did he just stop mid... That was like mid-line, mid-swing. Hammerite with the memory of a goldfish. Excuse me, sir. If you wouldn't mind following me this way. Oh. Let's try that again. Much better. Okay, it's just the frog. I think if the frog explodes, then they get excited and set off the alarm, so... Perhaps if I were to lure the frog... Windows shutdown noise. Lure the frog over here. Frog! Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I'm actually going to make a hard... We're going to do the old switcheroo trick. We do this. We save here. We load this. Now I am able to quick save. Now I'm able to do stupid things like lure the frog over here and see if I can make a big kaboom, except I don't have any broadhead arrows. So instead I lure the frog out here and shut the door on him. If he would be so kind as to come with me. Or maybe... Why is this over here now, also? I think that just saved me. Oh, fuck off, dude. Wait, wrong thing, wrong thing. Yeah, it's if I think it's if the frog explodes at all. That triggers them. Okay, buddy, 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 buddy. Yeah. Nice, juicy specimen over here. Hello? Are you coming? Are you coming? Please, hurry up. Come on. Right over here. No, over... Excuse me? Delightful. That's even better, actually. Okay, now, Tower 2. I can go to Tower 2. I have Tower 2 key. There we are. There is a man. Now there is no longer a man. And it's broadheads that I could have used a minute ago to see if I could make a big kaboom, but that's fine. The big kaboom definitely would have set off an alarm, so it's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen. In fact, it's probably better if it doesn't.
Guards caught sleeping will serve on vault duty and will substitute for contracted city watch guards for 1 year.
Oof. I don't know how they'd get much sleep with the zombie noises nearby, but boredom's a hell of a drug, I guess. Even more broadhead arrows that I'm never going to use. Beautiful. That is a spider. That is a noisemaker that I'm probably also never going to use. Friendly spider? Well, not enemy spider, anyway. Tower 3 key. What about Tower 1? Or, actually, is Tower 1 the one that has all those guards in it that keep triggering the alarms? Because in that case, I maybe don't want to go to it at all. Yeah, it sure is. Also, there's 9 million moss arrows over here that I missed. That guy's got loot. Does this say I can spaghetti arms pick my way through here, or not really? Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Big idea.
Come on. Garrett, please. Garrett, please. Garrett, please.
I just want to know if that's even pickable. No, it's not even pickable. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for later. Obviously, those guys are going to have to go at some point, though. Tower 3, is it? Perfect. Whoops. Accidentally batted the mouse there. I let go of it for like 1 second. Tower 3. Oh, now he's facing the other way. Perfect. Beautiful. I don't even have to scheme, or plot, or think. I kind of assume we've got a bit of a mage tower situation over here, except somehow even more boring. But that's okay. This is not the meat of the mission, clearly. There's got to be something else happening. Whoop.
Needs must I calm my nerves.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Okay, not what I was looking for at all. There we go. This man is blocking me. I'm gonna have to pick him up. That's a lot of flash bombs. That might be more flash bombs than even I can use. Unless there ends up being, like, secretly a shit ton of undead that I'm not prepared for later on or something. But 90% of the time you can either run past them or whack them with a sword, so... Tower 4. Tower 4, you say? And what does Tower 4 have the key to? Because I think the only two possible answers are either Tower 1 or something completely unrelated.
Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
Turn around, please. Turn around, please. Thank you. And also, where is Tower 1 key? Where's the Tower 1 key? I should say. Because I only got, like, a little over a quarter of my loot goal here, and I don't know why I forgot that there would be a guy here. No, you won't, but it's okay. You can let yourself think that. But yeah, there is definitely a guy with a bottle of valuable wine in his hands over there. So... let's see if I can pick this without getting flattened. Yep. Definitely can, because he gave up mid-thought. Lowest attention span Hammerites of all time. They can't chase me unless their brains are being adequately stimulated. Garrett doesn't have... Garrett isn't running away holding a phone in each hand, one of which is displaying Subway Surfers gameplay and the other of which is displaying Family Guy funny moments. So they can't give chase. It's just too much effort. Too much effort for their brain to focus. No, this is Tower 1 key. Why is it in that order? That's so strange. Also, where's that? Oh, wait, I know where that water is. That's the water machine over there. Huh. Alright, boys. We gotta do this fast. Tower 4. Where's... no, tower... and then I use any of my 11 flash bombs to deal with this situation. And then everything's fine. Everything's perfect. All is good in the neighborhood.
To all guards on elevator duty, anyone caught drunk on duty will rotate with the vault shift. This includes contracted City Watch guards.
I have no idea where most of this stuff that I'm supposed to be getting is, incidentally. More gas arrows never hurts. What do I... yeah, I still need all that stuff. And to kill Malachi, whoever that is. Maybe I'll know him when I see him. Actually, maybe he was that fire mage at the beginning. In fact, that is enough of a maybe that I should probably go and verify that after I finish with this tower. Because,
Was something there?
yeah, I don't want to find that out at the very end. Why is everybody about the frog beast companions here? Is this some kind of heretical Hammerite sect that uses tricksters' minions as guard animals? Domesticated frog beasts? I'm seeing a mine on the ground there also, and I'm hoping that that's not armed. It's not armed. Beautiful. Okay. So obviously this this elevator over here is going to go down to the vault or some such, meaning it is time for me to go back this way. And specifically in here. And more specifically, where did I put this guy? There we go. That's not Malachi. Pet frog doesn't sound too bad. It's a complete no-go zone for a mechanist, true. These guys aren't mechanists yet, though. Actually. Well, I think of it. Is this even a get-toable zone? Yeah, it is. Excuse me. Not only that, it has a bunch of loot.
Captain Doug says to be on the lookout for Garrett the Thief. He might have been seen near Ironwood in the tavern. If he's dumb enough to walk through your post, nab him and send a Burrock rider to let me know. I'll handle him. Lieutenant Bristol.
And there's nothing else here. And this mission is for sure not ghostable, then. So I think that loot is probably pretty necessary. Excuse me, Mr. Spider. Don't mind me. Do I have any, Yeah, I actually do. Hang on. Fireworks time, just because. Well, that was a little less exciting than I was anticipating. Anyway, to the vault. Oop. So this is what the 28 moss arrows are for. I was really hoping those were going to count as loot. But, oh well. Can't win them all, I guess.
Yay. Who comes unto me?
Oh. Not good, not good. Oops. Hang on. I do have 9 flash bombs. It's probably fine. Hey, boys. Ah, shit. Fuck off, dude. Okay. Let's try that again. This time, make more uses of the resources I have available.
And the builder said, if the foundation is weak, you wail and gnash your teeth. You ask it to restore itself. Nay, you tear it down and begin anew. So shall it be
40 moss arrows, by the way.
whether they be stone or flesh.
Actually, before I do that, that was what got me in trouble the last time. There we go.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid past.
Perfect. Oops, 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 oops. I thought I was throwing that on the moss. Alright, please don't randomly decide that that is a reason to trigger the alarm. That would be quite unfortunate. Also, excuse me? Also, yeah, I had a feeling.
Here at Fort Knox, we are proud to serve all the community with our great ability to keep the builder's valuables safe. No one has ever had even the slightest notion of ever trying to rob us. Thank the builder.
Not really sure how you can verify that, but anyway.
The mage here is so gracious to us all. He always tends to the needs of the builder and keeps the crypt in such fine and clean condition. I wonder when he'll find a final cure for zombieism.
Well, maybe never. I've given him irreversible head trauma.
I am so pleased to have never had to serve on the vault room duty crew. With the loss of our 4 brothers lately, I hope someday to get some duty at the temple in the city.
Oh, hello.
Garrett, I'm on to you. Watch your back. I'll be waiting. Unrespectfully yours, Malachi.
Okay, then. Hello?
Only guards assigned to vault room duty may enter vault room. No exceptions.
Best I can give is turned into a serpent. What is this? It is cowardly to kill unarmed people, so don't kill any novices. Why did that tick off?
Come closer. Next time thou shalt feel my hate.
What? You see me? Oh my god. Okay. Here's what we do. There we go. Now that's gonna be... Ooh, not that. Also not that... What? I thought I had like a vault room 1 key. Not that I can't just go through the other way, but... What? Okay, I do have 2 vault room 2 keys. Anyway,
When are they going to make it safe for the guards on vault duty? These darn traps.
hard to say. Not really even sure what traps you're referring to. I don't doubt that they're there, but... Oh, that's a trap for sure. Whatever, I'll just go on this side. I think it's probably fine as long as I don't go through the middle. Now. Actually, hang on a second. I was like, is this some kind of lock? Ah, okay, so it's only some of them. It's the ones in front of... Yeah, okay. Oh, and there's a door over there also that I completely missed. Vault room 2... No? No? What do you mean, no? Oh, Barracks 2 key did it. Ah.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
Certified douse half the torches in the room moments. Engineering 2 key. What even is this place? I also haven't found, like, half my objectives. 1, 2... Okay, well, there's only 2, I guess. Oh, don't tell me I have to pick all of these. Okay, fine. No time like the present, I guess. Also, I have 13 healing fruits now. Where do I keep getting these from? There are some mercies in the world. If all of these were, like, multi-stage locks that I had to spend 15 minutes picking, I would have been quite upset. We're all good. We're all good. It's all the same lock. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love to see it. Well, I don't love to see it, but I like to see it. If it is designed in such a way. If I have to have a bazillion lock chests, at least if they're one-stage locks, it's not the worst. Wait, how many flash bombs do I have now? 10? Nice. Okay, so I assume this is going to be engineering 2? Engineering 1, rather? I don't even... Howdy. This looks very similar to the, oh, what's it called? The engineering room that's in the one with the bell tower? Keeper of the Bell? Is that what it's called?
To all electrical maintenance personnel! Watch the fine-tuning of the dual magnets on the water wheel. Ask Brother Marcus for instructions on the daily adjustment. The city engineer has been complaining of flickering lights. Brother Jenkins, Chief of Engineering.
Secrets of the Magnaflow system. Well, that's that. There's a poorly concealed exit. So I still need Wrathbone's dagger. It concerns me that that is that high on the objectives list, and I still haven't seen it yet. We may have some certified backtracking moments in the not-too-distant future. Magnaflow is an exhaust brand for American cars. Interesting. I did not know that. And now I have their secrets. And now the city can... Oh, this is Malachi. Oh yeah, Malachi is a thief. I kind of forgot about that. I, for some reason, thought he was a mage. Anyway, there he is. He can burn to death. He's not taking damage. He's also not taking damage from me stabbing him. aftermarket sort of thing. Okay. Now all of the city can become a car-centric hellscape. With the aid of the MagnaFlow exhaust system. We can all be choking on fumes and never seeing a walkable zone in our life ever again. It's really starting to concern me that I haven't seen that dagger yet. This is becoming very, very concerning. Boomboxes go brap like Mazda Dorito gods intended. Hello. Hello there, sir. I seem to have reached the end of the mission. That is most unfortunate because I do not have my objectives completed. Certified backtracking moment. Alright, where is the... Oh, fuck off. I'm alive somehow? I'll take it. Where could that dagger possibly be? And is it all the way at the beginning of the mission? Because that would really suck. Is it in here somewhere? Did I miss it in here somewhere? I really don't think I did. Just out of curiosity. Oh. Meaning... Yeah, okay. Any daggers? Any dagger enjoyers over here? Any dagger havers? No. No, there are not. Back we go. The other major place I'm thinking of is it's going to be either in the library, and I missed it, or the mage's office, maybe. Hang on, who's... No, it's Wrathbone's dagger. I don't think these are anything, are they? Yeah, no. Okay, how about in... I did this already, did I not? Oh, shit. Well, it's fine. That's probably not important. Right, and this goes to the crypt zone. I don't suppose we'd have any dagger enjoyers in here, would we? What about just spawning this dude in... somehow create a dagger? Also, I have a sunburst device. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, do you have a dagger? No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Hey, fellas. Excuse me. If you could just, There we go. Okay, so not there either. There's no way it's gonna be in... It's not gonna be in one of the towers, is it? Also, how much loot do I have? I mean, I know I have enough, but, like, how much do I actually have? 85.42. A lot. A lot of loot. Okay. Let's see what Fortuny has to say about this situation, because I don't have a lot of faith in myself to find this in the next 15 minutes. Oh. You know, the thought had occurred to me earlier. The thought had occurred to me. I saw that weapon rack earlier, and I was like, huh, yeah, I remember having to, like, blind frob something off of a weapon rack one time, but surely that wouldn't happen in this mission. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Whoop. Thankfully, it's actually not that far of a walk, so... Not egregious. I don't have to go across a massive, sprawling cityscape or anything. Just a few hallways. There we go. Okay. Well, that's almost full loot. Oh, 1 minute warning on the ads, apparently. Yeah, I think that is going to be about it for me, to be honest. But oh, we've actually got quite a few missions still in 2008. I was going to say, but we're close to finishing 2008, but that's not entirely true. The next mission we will be covering is actually, this is a re-release from, it's a 2008 re-release of a 2004 mission called Good vs. Bad by Sneaksy Garrett. So we've got that. There's a couple things we've already done that are showing up here again. Then we've got The Phoenix Hath Risen, again by Darthslayer. There's a lot of Darthslayer stuff during this period. He was quite prolific. Then we've got Invitation to Castle Morgoth by Vlad Midnight, Prowler of the Dark by Milan, and oh, that's it for so 4 more missions for 2008. So that maybe should be doable next stream, depending on how long they all are. So maybe we'll finish off 2008 next time, whenever next time ends up being. Yeah, I'm still having, unfortunately, some health issues, plus being just generally busier recently for some reason, so it's been a little bit harder to do streams regularly, but I am endeavoring to get at least once a week. I mean, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done one, but at least once a week is the goal, where I can. I was partly inhibited this last time by some technical difficulties, but all of that has, well, not all of that, but some of that has been fixed. The big important thing has been fixed, which was that my internet was not working, courtesy of Windows 11 fuckery. I had to uninstall and reinstall my network adapter drivers like 6 consecutive times, and then it just randomly started working, and I'm like, okay. And then the other thing is that the latest Windows update has effectively bricked my monitor's ability to be used through the DisplayPort, which is annoying. It does not detect correctly no matter what I do. Even with the aid of several tech-savvy friends, we have not been able to get it working correctly, so we're stuck on HDMI for now, which means only 60 Hz refresh rates and no built-in G-Sync, and worse colors, but it's fine. But, yeah, oh, thank you, Karis. I will do my best. Unfortunately, the disease is chronic, so it's kind of an up and down thing. But mainly the issue recently is that the medicine that is treating it is kind of fucked up. and makes me feel not the greatest. But it's theoretically a permanent thing, so I guess I'll get used to it eventually. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's good to see all of you, and thanks for stopping by to everyone. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching. We will hopefully finish off 2008 the next time I see you, whenever that ends up being, and then we'll get into what do we have in 2009. Not that many missions, actually. What came out? Oh, Lord Beelman's estate came out that year. That'll be interesting, for reasons that some of you may be aware of. For others, I will leave that as a surprise, I guess. Thank you, Karis. You too. And with that, I think it is time for me to sign off. So thank you very much again for watching, and have a good night. Bye. Oh, wait, actually, wait a second. Before we do that, before we sign off, let me have a look at something here. I am really bad for not rating people at the end of the stream. I am a certified everybody is in bed by the time I finish streaming. However, let's see. Nope. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna sign off. I was gonna say, do we still have a fellow Shadow of Doubt player? We do not. So, oh well. I will just sign off as per usual then, because I am tired and lazy. So, thank you very much again, and have a good night. Bye.